guys, it's Deligracy here, and welcome to Dream Daddy Part 3. I think we're getting closer to finding our Dream Daddy. Anyways, here we go. Now, in the last part, you guys voted if we should go home with this lovely looking lad. But I didn't want to, but you guys have said do it. So I have to smile and nod. Smile and nod, boys. Smile and nod. Let's do it. Ah, Robert, I don't want to do anything with you. I follow him up to his door. He fumbles with his keys for a second and unlocks the door, leading me inside. I feel like he'd have a really, dingy, dark home. The moment the door closes behind us, he pushes me up against the wall and kisses me, grabbing my hips. Whew, this might not be G-rated anymore, you guys. What was his voice? Come on. Robert takes my hand and leads me up the stairs and into what I assume is his bedroom, but it's so dark that I can't see anything but Robert's intense expression. I don't know what expression that was. He kisses me again and I can hear him shucking of his jacket. I clumsily take off mine too. His hands roam down my chest and suddenly he's tugging at my belt. This is moving way too quickly. No, I can't do this, you guys. I don't normally do this. Do you want to stop? Yes! Yes! Actually, look, I probably should get going. Robert steps back. Oh, good grief. All right. I think I'm going to head home, actually. Sorry about that. Quickly exit that situation. Nah, it's cool. I got out of it, you guys. I was sneaky. Apparently, if you did go home with him, you can never be with Robert, and I don't know if that cancels him out of the game or something, but you guys did have that spoiler, so it might be actually good that we didn't go ahead with that. I head home, my head still spinning with the anxiety of turning Robert down. Oh, why did we go home with him in the first place? My eyelash just got caught. The side of the couch helps me compartmentalize through, and before I know it, I'm having dreams about my teeth falling out. Oh, that doesn't sound very nice. One time I had a dream that my teeth came out like a thread of teeth, like on a string, and they just peeled out. It was sick. I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Oh no. Craig. Who is Craig? Oh, Craig! Oh, my favorite. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. Oh, he did a smiley. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m. Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Oh no! Whoops, must have winked back out. I check my phone again. Hey, bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out, but it is Craig. As if we would blow off Craig. Let's go to the gym. Hi, my man. I just need a few minutes to wake up, but let's meet in 20. After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing. Meet me at the gym. I stretch, my bones creak. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and hey, wait! I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. What a child. I reluctantly brush my teeth and throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of gym appropriate and head out. I hope we work out okay, because that'll be embarrassing if we're really bad. The neighborhood is quiet and serene this early in the morning. Birds chirp and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out the front stretching. Well, he would stand out like, I was about to say a pin in a thing of hay, but that's when you can't find something, isn't it? Of course, he spots me and waves enthusiastically. Oh my god, I'm so in love with him. Ah, he's so good looking. Hey bro, good morning. Hey, good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as pumped up as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. You ready to kick some butt? Gotta stay posse, dude. With your help, I am. H-E-L-P. This is it. This is how I die. Oh, he didn't like that. See, when it's smokes, it means we chose the wrong thing, but when it's love hearts, we picked the right thing. It'll be alright, dude. We'll ease you into it. Oh no, he doesn't like us. Oh, he's doing the awkward hand thing because we made it awkward. We head into the gym and I'm immediately intimidated. All of these people look like they could break me in half, and it does seem like Craig is friends with all of them. He high fives and finger guns all of the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could and would steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes. Come on, bud, let's warm up. We head over to the treadmills and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be, walking. Okay, all good. So I know we are on treadmills. Yeah. And those over there are ellipticals. Very good. Oh, he loves us now. What is all this other stuff? Don't embarrass yourself.
Nice.
That was an awkward laugh too. It's like, they might look a little scary, but I guarantee that all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't know existed on a machine I think was once used to process grain into flour. That's totally me at the gym. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself? That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? Training to crush people's skulls with his thighs, using a medieval torture device, praying to some sort of pain god. Training to crush people's skulls with his thighs. I mean, he thinks we're funny, I think. He's trying to make his thighs so strong that he could crush people's skulls with them. Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I work out. Yay! Look at all those love hearts! Oh no, Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. How long have you been doing the buff thing for? Oh, a couple years. And what do you do when you're not dadding? Working or buffing? Oh, I coach my twins softball team. Oh my god, he coaches his twins softball. Twins! This guy's too much. Apparently lots of people who play this game end up with Craig because obviously he's beautiful. That still counts as both dadding and buffing. I keep busy. What do you do for fun? I love learning. I try to live my life as close to a Jimmy Buffet song as possible. I check out my hot bod. I check out my hot bod's kind of funny because it's, I mean, we are pretty hot. I spend most of my time in front of the mirror admiring my Adonis-like figure that I've worked so hard to sculpt. Yay! He liked it! By that I mean lay horizontal and watch bad television. We're jogging now. Oh god, we're jogging now. I look over to Craig who hasn't even broken a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body. Hey, remember when my fish died in college? Huff? No, I don't like this story. Huffer. Oh my god, is he really bumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it too. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. Oh no, we're gonna embarrass ourselves. Yeah, and we were at that party and you vowed to make me better. You tell me to create a distraction, so of course I do a sick keg stand and get everyone cheering. And then I try to steal a fish from a fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot.
Hey!
And then you drop the fish, it's flopping around and you panic, so you run to post-keg stand with a dying dirty fish in your hands that you've scooped off the ground. And you're yelling at me that we have to leave. So we're running out of a frat party with a fish and trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. And we get him home and get him into a bowl of water. But I can't say this in an American accent. The prognosis was grim. That was hard. And the next day, he's alive and well. Nice. They never did catch the great fish thieves of Grand Ridge U. And they never will. I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus. Oh no, that hurts. Dude, bro, are you okay? No, we're like dying. Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. I'm fantastic. I managed to stand up and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here. I'm done. You sure? Yeah. Oh my god, this is so sad. Alright, well, here, I brought you this. He brought us something? Aww. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste. It's a protein shake, bro. Oh my god. Oh, thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy, here it goes. I take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Mmm. Wow, this is really good. And it's good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it. Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro. Oh, I love this guy. Good one. Well, I'm gonna go put some ice on this everything. I'll see you around. Well, that was cute. So sad though. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. I would feel ashamed too. That's really embarrassing. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm, and now he can run circles around me. Literally. Man, I really gotta go work on this dad bod. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I'm so old. Oh man, getting old. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:55. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. I frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. From that workout, you definitely need that deodorant. Oh, this is cute. I love the art in this game. I think the art's really cool. It's just like, it reminds me of Rugrats. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard. I love that word. But hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vegas's classroom is? The youth turns and looks me up and down with heavy-lined eyes. He's awesome. He's really cool. Come on, kid. I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega? I don't know. Have you tried the accent? Okay, wise guy. Are you going to help me or not? Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vegas's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. How rude. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Daddy! Look at that man bun. Oh my god. Oh my god, here you go. Lucien, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. Oh, you must be Chase. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back?
Oh.
Mr. Vega leads me in and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. All right, where are we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does this thing when he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. Rude. The whole class erupts in laughter. All right, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that The bell for the end of the period rings. All of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening. Poor Hugo. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Hugo Vega. Oh my god, Chase Vega. It's got a good ring to it. The middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schools? Both, you know. Budget cuts. All right, yes. Thanks so much for coming in. Oh, no problem, Mr. Vega. Oh, please call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I am sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. Oh no, what's going on?
Oh no.
Oh, I don't know. Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally check this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved, she's fine. She has a tendency to bottle things up. I think he would like it if I said she has a tendency to bottle things up. I haven't noticed anything different about her, but she always tends to put on a happy face no matter what. She gets that from her dad. See, if you can talk to her about it, I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on a scholarship money that she clearly deserves. Well, I will make sure to talk to Amanda. Thank you so much for letting me know. Here you go. Anytime. On my way out, I stopped thinking for a moment. I turned to Hugo. Kiss him! No, that's too far. Hi, Hugo. Yes. They ever catch that, right? Oh, Chase making the moves. Oh, you liked that? Oh, yes, they did. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force of positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. That makes sense, doesn't it? I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we please grab some dinner? Oh, sure thing. Let's make something at home. Let's go to the mall food court and see Mr. Vega again and marry him. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Geez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Singular, one thing. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. This is the most awkward way to bring it up. And that's a-okay because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share and that I love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have Twitter? What? I mean, never mind. She has Twitter? She didn't even tell me? Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all of that. Look, I thought you really liked Mr. Vegas's class. I know I do. It's fine. He's fine, Dad. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. There's a boy. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R's going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yeah. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yes. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you get it. Oh, okay. But I'm really funny. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yes. Do you like Noah?
Hey.
What? No! Dad! Ugh. I can't believe you were Dad! I mean, jeez. Why would you... Ugh, gross. Sorry. Just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He is my friend. Okay. Jeez. Well, this is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. Huh? She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall then. Well, that was a tad awkward, wasn't it? Very awkies. Who are we going to meet at the mall? I hope we see Mr. Vega. I love him. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple of different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Security guard? I love a man in a uniform. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Language, Missy. Heck yeah. Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese on it, or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. Nice one. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. Must be in America if the cheese is yellow. Amanda, these are bad. These are very bad, but also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent, cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. Oh, now I want nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Which meme? All memes. I don't understand. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad is complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people. They get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all of us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on a meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates and it isn't funny. Oh, shit, what up? Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Want to go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as an anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment. I don't know what store you're talking about, Dad. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets, you know, cool wallets, and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. What? Oh! That one. It's cool. Amanda runs into the store with me, trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. I want to go to this store. Yeah, that's cool. There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. Gross. I'm so proud. Speech. Amanda. Speech, 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 speech. All right, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you for joining us all here today to commemorate a historic movement that would forever shape history. One day, very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda and Litty had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead, Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over the display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you, Amanda. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in Dead, Goth and Beyond. Depends what kind of dad you are. Pursue the band t-shirts, look at ironic muds, check the clearance bin for hot deals. That sounds like us. There's a big cardboard box of markdown items. I'm pretty sure $4 for purple eyeliner is a good deal, I think. I wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner. Hell yes, I would. Look, this is very important to me. Oh no, that was totally the wrong voice. Wow, look at this guy. I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Listen, when I brought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian-inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressing. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. Okay, I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt on the counter and grins at the cashier. Ah, I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her 20. How rude. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. I'm kind of getting to the stage now where I want to be in a relationship with one of the dads. Like, I want to be able to work on them more instead of just meeting them. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. Amanda, so you're excited for the cookout today? Excited to beef up my grilling skills. If there's food, I'm excited. If there's food, I'm excited. I'm always excited for food. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Amanda. Yeah, those are kind of bad. Which means there are more for me. Amanda. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? Look, I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that really no one talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon one day. The social butterfly, that is. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. Ooh, I love this backyard. Hanging plants. Oh my god, that looks yummy, whatever's in the corner. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. Sounds dreamy. I set our veggie plate down on the table next to two other veggie plates. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. I love this guy. Welcome. I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies!
Oh.
Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. This is Christian and Christy, they're twins. They stare creepily and say nothing. Oh my god. Those faces. I'd be so proud. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh my gosh, that's his wife? No. No. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? Yeah. You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Chase and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hands, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. Haha, my wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Amanda and I mill around to try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. I don't want to have... Oh, wait, that's us. I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad? They're going to talk about the weather. Go, do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's just bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad, okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Is that barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Oh my god. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Gotham Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig! But wait a second, all these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Oh, who do we want to be with? I like Hugo. But then Joseph has an interesting story. Now let's go to the teacher. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Hugo. Oh gosh, this is going to be really hard to do the accents. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place. And to try and make something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. I love Craig. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Talk to Craig. Listen in on Matt and Hugo. Hugo, that kind of comparison just eliminates the reason that art movements are so important in the first place. You're not wrong, but I think there's no harm comparing one work of art to another. You could definitely say, like, one painting is better than another if you're evaluating technical skill from a purely formal standpoint. If I showed you a Matisse and then something by the Dutch masters, which one would you say shows more technical prowess? I'm so lost right now. I shoot a worried glance over to Craig who turns it. Craig just wants to get with us. Well, sure, you could say that. The Dutch masters were technically more skilled, but I would argue that whilst the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had better paintings overall. Haha, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. No, we want to impress the teacher. Well, that's pretty subjective. Art is dead.
Oh.
Pretty subjective. How do you mean? Oh no. Well, that painting of the guy with the apple in front of his face is pretty nice. Matisse rocks. Hugo. I don't actually know how to say this. And that's Magritte. Right, Art, sorry. You're fine, dude. Well, we were just discussing the importance of context when talking about artwork. Listen, all I asked was if you liked Van Gogh or Picasso better. Hugo throws up his hands in frustration. But they represent two completely different art movements. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto of post-impressionism and the abstractionist beauty of cubism? Man, that's all way above my head. Me too. Haha, it's all good, man. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently, and a single piece could have a totally different effect on each person that looks at it, and that's awesome. Just 1 minute about that. Hugo, please. Sorry. I get really fired up about art stuff. Chase, how are you liking the neighborhood, actually? Oh, it's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard. Oh no, Craig left. Come back, Craig. It's where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. Oh, she's adorable. What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it. Well, there's only one way to find out. Oh my gosh. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Ah, he's so cute. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. Hey, Chase, this is my daughter. What happened to my voice? Oh, hello. I'm Carmencita. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Aw, they're all making friends. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friends and your teacher? Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize that we were neighbors. Yes. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper? Great seeing you too. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation just like a champ. She leaned the finger guns moves from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go? Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Huh?
Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. No. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into the gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Look at that little baby. So cute. Kids, right? Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. Oh my god. And then the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half of my yard too. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Oh, Ernest. Poor Ernest. Hey, everybody. I'm so sorry about that. Chase, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away sulking, his hands shoved deep into his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter? Ernest. Okay. I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Ernest is awesome. Yeah. Good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. Ernest? Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. Well, he seems very nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for that. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm as cool as a cucumber. Hey. Why wouldn't they like us? We're so awesome. See that right there?
Hey.
You can't say that. Well, my kids think I'm cool. That's because you are cool, Craig. But how long, Craig? How do we get to be the cool dads? Oh, I don't know.
That sounds great.
I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm perfectly cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point.
No.
As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. Oh, bless you, Hugo. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right, but it'd be nice to have both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? I mean, don't let us eat up your time, Chase. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. No, I just want to talk to you guys. I guess we'll speak to the host. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Gotham Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in winter, it provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Chase! I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I actually think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Gotham Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, I was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. I mean, that's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Oh wait, I'm getting all their voices confused. Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Gotham Beyond. Oh, very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
What?
Uh-oh. Hey Amanda, would you consider yourself a goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some nom-call leanings. Bats are cooler. Pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? Damien. That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting Damien Bloodmarch at your service. I feel like he was meant to be more Victorian, and I made him like Cali American because it's the only accent I have left. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a crusty. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Christian and Christy, oh my god. Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hey! Won't you come play with us? Come play with us forever. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shit talk. We've talked about this. That is so weird. Christian and Christy slowly back away. What? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. She's always got a wine. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of wine. I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with Shining. Who knows? What did I call it before? Shindig. She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be all right. Toddlers are pretty resilient. He'll be fine. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fault. I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. Oh my god, get away from me. I'm sure he's fine. Mary? Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? Oh wait, I haven't introduced you to Chase yet. Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That is no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucy and Baz. Whatever, sir. Lucy and Baz again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yeah. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in this Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlovers. I love the fact that this character is really Cali and everything he believes in is really Victorian. That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill, just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian! We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. In my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. Alright, well I think I'm gonna leave this part right here. Let me know if you want to see more parts of this. I just want to hurry up and get with the dad. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in the world. I'll speak to you soon.